universal space. No walls, no nothing, just all open space to let everybody do about what they want to do in there. It also goes back to the Carnegie concept. And when you walk in, kids, you go that way, I go that way. And so you have that. Once again, you've gone back to the Carnegie Library. But you have everybody on one floor again. So what we've done is just we are recreating the Carnegie Library as it was designed in the first place. And so we put it in that area. We feel that there's a very strong elevation connection architecturally along this street. But what's on the alley and what might be on the other side are not necessarily having to be where we spend a great deal of money on detailing. So one of the first ideas that we had, we were way too much into detailing for detailing sense. But it's smart to use your money, put it where it shows, put it where it's historically correct, to save your money on the other two sides. So this is a way that you can quickly, and there's also going to be a crawl space in the sense, so we can get our mechanical systems in there. We're going to look at, the radiators. Radiators in here. They're out there. They're the world's biggest radiators. Yeah, the world's biggest radiators in this library, and some of them are double in that area. So going through and looking at the mechanical systems here in the budget to make sure that we get a good mechanical system for this building. And those radiators, they're very historic. They're very pretty, but history comes and history goes. So looking at getting a system where you can get a very thin hot water radiator now to do just twice as much as those are doing. So reusing your space with a lot of common sense. Redoing the windows is very important. These lights, they're everywhere. Everywhere in America, the historic lights are gone, and these are here. Historic lights are available. They're reasonable. They're energy efficient. We need to look at your electrical systems right away, because it's quite frankly, we find a little bit of electrical just in here in the washroom and in the washroom and kitchen, and then we find them downstairs and wires and all that sort of stuff. Mr. Carnegie said, "I'll give you this money to our great-grandfathers, but it's our responsibility to take care of it in 2010." And so we are not doing our duties. So we need to come and figure out how to make that work. And so we've tried to come up with the most creative, simplest, easy to build and maintain concept that we can. And that is quite as far as I can, so to speak, skin it down to make sense. And we are doing, right now, we're working on 2 or 3 Carnegies. Friday I'm in Ohio, their Carnegie. I was in Merrill looking at their Carnegie today. They love it. So we're doing a lot of Carnegies. But other...
You mentioned about what happens to the community after.
I will tell you, when Elaine said she had 3,000 cards, she's short by about 7,000. What happens when libraries reopen? It is amazing. There are so many people who are not using this library. I'm not sure I would use this library if I were to, because I need some privacy. I want to sit someplace and read. The reason I come here, I need some solitude. American men have very little solitude. We were working on the Madison branch recently, and we got a meeting like this, and some man raised his hand. "Bob, okay, come on. Why? Where's the quiet reading room? I'm looking for peace." We added it to the program. If you go down there, you cannot talk in that room. You go down there, you'll see at 4 o'clock on any afternoon, a lot of middle-aged men sitting, reading. They don't go to the tavern, they're not playing golf today. They need a place for peace. I live in downtown Chicago. Honest to God, 4 o'clock in the morning, you still can't get to sleep. Nobody goes to bed anymore. It's just noise, noise, noise. And so you know that. And so people want that door back on. There used to be a door there. There used to be glass there. This used to be a quiet room. So we need to go back and do that also. You need to regain that solitude. And there's a lot of people going to come here who are not coming here. There's a lot of people who feel nervous coming in when there are children around, things like that. So you need to give each person a space, and you need to be ready for the onslaught of people using your library, because it goes crazy. The circulation goes through the roof. And what's wonderful about that is the success of a library, the image of a library, is the yardstick of a city's health. If you go into a library and you see the toilet and the kitchen in the same room, something, I must tell you, needs to be done. You don't want that to get out. So we need to get this library back to what Mr. Carnegie said it should be, and try, and I will help you as much as I can to talk to people, help you with your fundraising, whatever we need to do to get this built. But you desperately need this for the future health of your city, and I think the future health of your downtown area. I just really, really, really like its location in your downtown area. And these people are right. You never take a library out of downtown, put it in the cornfield, your downtown dies in the basket. Keep this very valuable asset here, spend some money on it, and you're going to have a lot more people shopping and a lot more people hanging out than they are right now. So, any questions?